Good morning everybody from Splitters Farm. We're down in the Rhodes hay paddock today, aren't we?
Yes.
We're baling and we're going to show you today how we bale a crop. How we're baling a crop. We've got our neighbours Colin and Kevy here. They're on the big tractor today. So this is a bit of a boys episode today. We've got the big machines happening. But what we're going to show you is the process of baling and why we do it, because this is what it looks like when it's fully grown, and this has all been cut. And the reason we do it is because of those hungry looking cows off in the distance. So they're looking very longingly over the fence right now. So we'll take you through a bit of the process. We hope you can hear us over the machines. But this is Rhodes grass. We planted this from seed and it comes out of the ground just like any other grass and ends up growing a beautiful little seed head that's full of protein for our cows. And what we do is we got a lot of rain in February and that watered this crop, which was brilliant because it was a really strong crop. Normally when we have to water a crop using irrigation or sprinklers, we don't get as strong a crop because the grass doesn't actually have to go underground and dig in deep roots to find water. So when we got that rain in February, we ended up with this amazing Rhodes grass crop. So we've been watching this grass grow. We haven't let any animals in here for some time. And when it gets to about this height, see it's about my height, it starts to develop this seed head. And the seed head is incredibly good for our animals, but we also need to see this seed head drop seeds before we can harvest, because it's these seeds that go back into the ground that then allow it to regrow once we get more rain. And as you can see off in the distance, today is not the most ideal day to be baling because we do not want this grass to get wet. So we go from getting this beautiful grass, and then what we do is we cut it. So we go through with a big machine like this and we cut it. And what we get is like a great big haddock of lawn clippings in a way. And then for the next week or two, what we need to do is rotate that hay. And we're rotating it to get the moisture out of it. If we bale it when it's wet, it gets humid inside the bale, and when we put it in our shed, it can catch fire. Good morning, Janice. Thanks for joining us. So what we're doing is every day, once that dew settles, so your dew is your morning water that comes out of the air in the atmosphere. Hello, China. China's come over to say hello. What we do is we rotate that every day, and we use these kind of big circular rotators that are put on the back of a tractor. And today we've decided that this grass is dry enough for us to bale. That and the very fact that it's about to get wet with that sky. So you can see now the tractor, then we get this new implement put on the back of it, and Oscar's giving Colin a hand. And what this tractor does now, or this implement, is it picks up all of the hay from the piles of hay. So see, it's running over the pile here. It picks up all of that hay. It goes down this chute. Say hi, Colin.
Colin! Say hi!
And it bales it. These are called square bales. What we do need to be careful of when we feed our cows is that this blue twine doesn't get eaten by any of the animals. We have to make sure that we cut it off because it can get caught in their intestines and then their stomach. Come on, show us how you do it, mate. That's it. nutshell. If this crop gets wet again today, we will end up having to rotate it again for a few days to get the moisture out of it, and then we'll have another attempt at baling. But we have this amazing paddock full of Rhodes grass. We will store all of this because we ran out of food last year for our cows. We'll store all of this in our shed so that when we hit another drought period, we have stuff to feed them. It is absolutely pouring down rain now. So thanks very much for joining us. We hope you learned a little bit about baling and Rhodes grass today, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.